If you love bread but you've been told to cut it out because of blood sugar, I have good news. You don't have to give it up. You just have to eat it in the wrong order, the right order. There's one simple thing you can do, in the 60 seconds before you take your first bite of toast, that can significantly blunt the blood sugar spike that follows. No special ingredient, no expensive supplement, nothing you need to buy. And I'm going to show you exactly what it is, why it works, and who benefits from this the most. Stick around, because the reason why this works is actually the opposite of what most people assume. Quick truth: bread, especially white bread, baguettes, bagels, sandwich bread is a refined carbohydrate. That means your body breaks it down into sugar fast. And if you eat it on its own, on an empty stomach, first thing in the morning, you can get a sharp spike in blood sugar, followed by a crash an hour or two later. That crash is why you feel hungry, tired, or foggy by 10 a.m., even though you just ate. This matters even more if you're over 35 to 40, managing weight, dealing with energy crashes, or you've been told your blood sugar is borderline. But honestly, even if none of that applies to you, smoother blood sugar just means steadier energy all day. So this is useful for basically everyone who eats bread, which is most of the planet. Let's get into the actual method. Here's the one thing to do. Before you eat your bread, eat something with fiber, protein, or fat. First, even just a few bites. This is sometimes called food sequencing, and there's real research behind it. When fiber, protein, or fat hit your stomach before the refined carb does, they slow down how quickly the carb gets digested and absorbed. Your stomach empties more slowly, glucose enters your bloodstream more gradually, and you avoid that sharp spike and crash pattern. So in practice, this could look like a few bites of eggs before your toast, a handful of nuts or a spoon of nut butter before your bagel, some Greek yogurt before your sandwich, even just vegetables like avocado or tomato first, then the bread. You're not adding a huge meal. You're just changing what hits your stomach first, by even 5 to 10 minutes, or even just eating them in the same bite as your bread like avocado toast, which happens to be a perfect real-world example of this principle already working. Now here's the part I promised the twist. Most people assume the fix for a carb-heavy food is to eat less of it, or to eat something diet alongside it. But this isn't about restriction at all, it's purely about order and pairing. You can eat the exact same slice of bread, the exact same portion, and get a noticeably different blood sugar response, just by changing what goes into your stomach first. That's why this trick feels almost too easy, because it is. If you're now mentally rearranging your breakfast plate, drop it in the comments, because next I want to show you 2 more small tweaks that stack on top of this one and make the effect even stronger. Small tweak number 1. Not all bread hits your blood sugar the same way. Whole grain, sourdough, and seeded breads generally cause a gentler rise than white bread or highly processed sandwich bread because they contain more fiber, or in sourdough's case, the fermentation process changes how your body digests the starches. You don't need to become a bread scientist about this. The simple rule: if you can switch to a whole grain or sourdough option, do it. If you can't, or you just really love your regular loaf, that's fine, because the food order trick from before still works, regardless of the bread type. This is just an extra layer on top, not a requirement. Small tweak number 2. A short walk, even 5 to 10 minutes, after your meal helps your muscles pull glucose out of your bloodstream for energy, which further softens the blood sugar spike. You don't need a workout. Walking to grab your coffee, taking a call while pacing, walking the dog. Any light movement in that first 30 to 60 minutes after breakfast adds a real, noticeable effect on top of the food order trick. So to recap, you don't have to give up bread. 1. Eat fiber, protein, or fat before or alongside your bread, even a few bites. 2. When you can, lean toward whole grain or sourdough. 3. Take a short walk after eating if you can. That's it. Same bread, smarter order, steadier energy. If this was useful, subscribe. I break down simple, practical swaps like this every week. No fad diets, no restriction. And let me know in the comments, what's your go-to breakfast bread? I'm curious what everyone's actually eating. And if you want to know the 3 morning habits that might be working against you, before you even get to breakfast, watch this video next.